I got an entire office full of lawyers willing to give it their best shot. Here's the best part. Even if it doesn't work, okay? Even if you manage to squirm your way through some greasy little legal loophole, your golden reputation, the thing you care most about in the entire world, is going to be trashed. And then your contract at this hospital is going to be terminated, and there won't be a reputable hospital anywhere in the country that could afford to take you on as staff. So you see, your career as a selfish, self-serving son of a bitch is about to come to an end.
You go right ahead, Tad. You hire your lawyers, line up your witnesses. Because in the end, my lawyer is going to call Dixie to the stand, and she's going to tell the truth. Using the law instead of your fists? You're not as dumb as I thought, Tad. Leslie? Hey, it's David. Yeah, look, I'd like you to come to my office if you can. I want to discuss this ordeal with Tad and Dixie. As soon as you can. Great. I'll be waiting for you. Thanks. Thank you, Leslie. I couldn't do this without you.
I'm not happy about defending you against Tad.
I thought we had an understanding.
We do. I just want to reiterate that I've known Tad for a long time, and I like the guy.
You had a crush on the guy in high school, Leslie. Come on, get over it.
Look, what I'm suggesting is that we find a way to smooth things over and settle this thing.
Yeah, well, a public legal battle wouldn't be very good for me right now, and I'm sure Tad, given his new position at Chandler Enterprises, it probably would stink for him, too, so...
Here are the reports you requested.
Thank you. I have to call somebody on this. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Don't get caught in a room alone with him. He might regret it.
Why?
Every woman he meets is new territory to conquer.
Is that rumor, or do you know from personal experience?
Very personal experience.
Leslie, hey, would you come in here?
I just had a very interesting conversation with one of your nurses.
Oh, really? And what did she say?
Let's just say if you intend to fight a sexual harassment suit, you should stop collecting notches on your belt.
All right. So that nurse had a few choice words for you while I was in here. What did she say?
It doesn't matter. It all ends up looking bad for you.
Don't believe everything the nurses say, Leslie.
I don't, but a jury might.
Well, that's why I need you to make sure that Tad doesn't move forward with these ridiculous charges. You know, perhaps we can set up a mediation.
Tad may go for that, but it won't be an easy sell. He would move heaven and earth for Dixie.
No. Now, you see, that is the public image of Tad Martin. He hasn't always been a model husband.
I'm aware of that, David.
Oh, really? Well, are you aware that he had an affair with Liza Colby?
I heard something about that, but it's hardly relevant at this time.
It isn't? Well, what if it happened recently?
Do you know that it has?
Dixie and I went to New York on business some weeks ago. She caught Liza and Tad in a compromising position. She was very upset. I consoled her. Meanwhile, Tad gave her some song and dance, and she took him back.
Interesting.
He has a roving eye, Leslie. And I don't think it's exclusively for Liza Colby.
You think he's sleeping around?
Well, I can't be certain about that. I mean, he's very discreet. But I do believe that if the right woman came along, he'd probably go for it.
What are you trying to do, David? Get me to go for Tad?
Of course not. Look, I'm just aware of the way that he looks at you.
You've noticed him looking at me?
Duh. Yes, of course. Look, Leslie, I'm just trying to give you the heads up, okay? So that when you deal with him, you'll know the score. As my lawyer, of course. You handled Tad very well, Leslie. This may work.
I doubt it, but I'll try to soften him up a bit.
Then I'll come in and do my best groveling.
Either way, I'll get to chat him up a bit. Tad's one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Yeah, well, just be careful, okay? Because Tad is full of wounded pride, and to prove a point, he may try to come on to you.
Oh, no, Tad, don't do that. Just kidding. I can handle myself.
I'm very well aware of that, Leslie. Very well done, David.
Here's the rest of the libedo you asked for.
Uh-huh. Has it been modified?
Per your instructions, yes. It's diluted. The affection lasts nearly as long.
But effective.
No doubt, yeah. But you're not going to use that on anybody, are you? I mean, it makes people do weird things. I don't even like the idea of you using yourself as a test subject.
It's all right, Gordo. Thank you very much for your motherly concern. Now get out. I have things I need to do. Let's see how you handle this, Tad.